Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode. Where the hell are we, you might be wondering. We are at the Dynastic Tombs. Now, this was something I was originally going to put into a bonus episode, but then I thought, oh, what the hell. Pretty much, this is the challenge mission that was here at the Remains of Salaja. And it's a solo mission where you play as a worm, and you've got to try and get rid of an infection here at the Dynastic Tombs. It's quite cool. The reason why I'm here is because I wanted to get these ancient armor remnants so that we can upgrade our hero's armor. The game, it's like kind of like quite a cool mini game, I guess you could say. It's inspired by Pac-Man. So what we're doing is we're running around. You kill these greater infestations. These are like the fruits that you pick up, and we're also being chased by ghosts. And when we kill these, that means that we can then go off and kill the ghosts. Our health is constantly draining, as you can see, and sort of the idea is to see how long you can survive. So here, look, I've waited too long, and there's two ghosts, and they'll probably kill me. They might kill me. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. Watch this. So yeah, I did really well earlier. Actually, I got quite high. I got up to about 180, which is probably the most I've ever had on this. But there you go. So I've been killed. And that's this mission. And anyway, we've now got 3 armor remnants. You also see I've got some materials here. That's because I'm going to go speak to one of Palawa Joko's lackeys up at the Bone Palace in a minute and get us some new armor. So we're all nice and new and we're all equipped, and we can take out Varesh, hopefully. So yeah, where do we want to go? We want to go speak to this guy. So the story of those tombs, they're not that interesting really. They're just that these are other tombs. You got the tomb of the primeval kings, which is where some of the primeval kings were buried, and these were the tombs for the people in the dynastic times, I guess. But yeah, and you speak to this woman, and she talks about the insects and stuff. But her friend, wherever her friend is, this guy, no, or is it her that we speak to? No, it's definitely not her. Maybe it's this guy up next to the king of this old border kingdom. It's quite cool thinking about this. It's quite cool thinking that maybe it used to be Korna, Vabi, Istan, and then Salaja, or whatever he said his nation was. Which would be quite cool. But it's obviously fallen. Where the hell is the guy? Oh, here he is. Okay, Joe, the hero armor over here. I guess the way we get there would be going down there. I've never really noticed it before, but there's a worm spore there, isn't there? And you can't actually... And I guess you kind of walk along in the worms and go through those cliffs until you get to it, which is quite cool. Anyway, okay, so we can upgrade Talcora, Zed, and Margarid, so let's add them. Yes. Yes. And... yes. There we go. So now they've all got their new armor, which is quite good. And we'll see that when we go out. But now let's go to the Bone Palace. I don't want to spend too long waiting around. I know we're all very eager to get up there and fight Varesh. So, I mean, essentially, this is what we've been trying to do since our attack at Gandhara. I mean, this is how long it's been delayed and how much crap we've had to go through to get to her. Okay, here's the armor guy. Ancient armor is quite weird. You know, I said that Vabian armor was quite cheap, except for the rubies. This is just quite cheap all over. It doesn't cost that much gold compared to most other elite armor, and the materials are pretty cheap as well. I guess you could say that it's because it is ancient armor. It's all rotting and stuff. But yeah, let's grab it. There we go. And give me a second while I rune it up and stuff. And voila, there we go. So this is our new armor. I love the helmet on this. I really, really do. Loads of people say this is ugly, like it's one of their least favorite dervish armors, but the dervish male gets this awesome helmet that's like a bird. I think that's so cool. It makes it look really unique in my eyes. Yeah, this is probably my favorite dervish armor actually of all of Nightfall, for males at least. And yeah, I've dyed it yellow as well, which is why we got this kind of little gold little tint to it. But anyway, right. So let's do it, guys. Let's go fight Varesh. Back up to the ruins of Morah. I can't remember. Did I ever read the description for this place? I don't believe I did I? Let's read it. The grandeur of this ancient Elonian city can still be seen amid its crumbling visage, echoes of a noble and grand purpose. Originally established to watch over the mouth of Torment, Morah was ever a haunted place. It was abandoned 200 years after its founding, succumbing to the spread of the desert. Recent ruptures from the crater have further destroyed this once majestic city as the realm of Torment seeps in through the cracks in reality. So, yeah, this was this place. We never actually accepted the reward for the quest that took us here, so let's speak to Captain Mehan, which is, I believe, where we do it. Yeah, the Horde of Darkness. Please, take this with my thanks. You see, Morgan and I were close friends. Even though his father was a high-ranking noble and mine just a simple guard captain, we both worshipped Lissa and grew up viewing the world in much the same way. He and I have seen more than our share of dire situations and have saved each other's lives more times than either of us care to remember. I would follow him to the depths of the realm of Torment if he so commanded. It is a shame that Varesh and Bale could not inspire that loyalty. So yeah, this was this awesome guy, if you remember, who remained loyal to Morgan. And I just remembered, I never told you guys, for anyone watching this in serial, in the playlist, we did go off and do some pretty cool, I think everyone will agree, bonus episodes. There'll be annotations on the screen now for you if you want to check those out. But if not, let's stick with me and we'll be fighting Varesh. So, here we go, this is it. Those blessed by Abaddon feel the chaos sweep over them. The knowledge and secrets are enough to drive you mad. We've already read that. For Elona, you have done well to pierce through Varesh's rear vanguard, but that's partly due to luck. She has been in a deep trance, orchestrating a grand convocation with Abaddon. Because of this, she has not struck back with force. However, the Horde of Darkness is a sign that the bounds of the realm of Torment are now pushing into our own. End this madness for once and for all. Once you are ready, I will help you slip into the crater, hopefully undetected. So this is the crater that the ruptured heart was circling around, if you remember. Okay, let's do it. We are ready. Now, as I hinted at in the last main episode, during this mission you can actually see pieces of armor. Okay, so our only objective is to kill Varesh. And yeah, look at this. This is where Abaddon fell, guys. We're right in the middle of it all. We've got nowhere we can go except up through that gate, because the gate's shut, sorry. All we can do is go into the middle, and there in the middle you can see that there's 3 Margonites. I'll try and go on my own. Oh, she's speaking. She says, Abaddon reclaims his possessions. Soon his true power will be revealed and the door to his prison opened. And she's charging. Okay, I do not fear you. I know what must be done. Right, so this is actually shocking. I can't believe she's run all the way up here. She usually doesn't do this. Usually she stands between the 3 clerics, which I'm actually going to try and kill first. Obviously, she's a big boss. She's difficult to fight. Oh, and it's probably one of my favourite boss fights in the game, actually. So yeah, what we're going to try and do is kill these clerics first, because these guys usually heal her. And Varesh, I'll try and get a good look at her soon, but you can actually see in this mission, if you look really closely at her face, you can see like she's got like a Margonite mask beneath her eyes and stuff, and she just looked so demonic, so much more demonic than we've seen her before. And yeah, the other thing, sorry, that I keep trying to talk about is, in this mission, you can see stuff like, okay, everyone, you can try and fight Varesh, I guess. You can see stuff like this sword here, that I'm pretty sure there's a gauntlet around and stuff, and these are actually pieces of Abaddon's original armor, if you would believe it or not. There's no text in game that says it, but pretty much there's the Guild Wars.dat, right? People can mine through the DAT and look for extra information, and it's not, nobody's sure if it's this extra information you get is canon or not. Oh look, there's a portal of vortex to the realm. I really shouldn't be talking about this because she's going to die. People aren't sure if it's canon or not. But pretty much all of this talks about how all the way through this campaign, Abaddon's been trying to bring himself back together. And this is like the armor from when he was alive. I believe that's like his mask and stuff. And like in today, he's like completely different. He's completely demonic. But he did used to, this is kind of evidence that he used to be like a human. Anyway, so here's Varesh. In her first form, she's a dervish, right? Because this campaign released both dervishes and paragons. Okay, and now she's dead. Very dramatic. Okay, so now all these demons that we saw with the Margonites are spawning all over the fucking place. So I'm going to run back. These are like her skills. Look at those big wards and shit. Yeah. Okay, so now she comes back. Sorry, this couldn't be more dramatic. She says, I have returned. Abaddon's sword has been drawn, and he sends me back to you with tokens of his renewed power. And you can really see I'm taking a beating here. Right, so she started off as a dervish, and when you kill her the first time, she comes back, as you can see now, in full Margonite form. She's fully demonic. She's been touched by Abaddon, brought back to life by him. As a Margonite, and now she's a Paragon, which is the other profession that they released with Guild Wars Nightfall. And fuck me, I'm taking so much damage. And Paragons are commanders, as you guys know, leaders, and all of their skills are about commanding these horrible demons to attack us. You'll notice that there's no more Margonites. It's all these demons from the realm itself, just fucking us up. And they just keep spawning in a massive circle. One way people try and fight, which is kind of the way I guess I've gone for here without really thinking about it, is they come up to this gate here so that hopefully not many more of these monsters will come. You can see Morah spawning over there. And you can either try and spike her out straight away. The bonus on this mission is just to complete the mission quickly. So you can either try and spike her out super quickly, or you can hide up here and try and kill all of the Torment creatures straight away. In fact, I'm going to start trying to fight her. So there we go. This is Varesh. This is like her second form. So it's one of those boss fights. I like it when boss fights do that. I like it when they go like with 2 forms. But yeah, she's pretty much a solid Marganite now. Now she doesn't do so much damage herself, but she's really good at commanding all of these demons and stuff. Welcome to your end, she says. I was quite shocked the first time I did this mission because she used to be quite hard. I used to find her first form, it was really hard to take her out because of those clerics. And it took me ages and I finally beat her. I was like, oh, thank God for that, I finally beat her. And then just suddenly her new form came up and I was like, no, she's got 2 forms. I'm a bit scared that I'm going to fail the bonus at the moment. I keep missing. Come on, hit her. And these monsters just keep piling up. I should probably start fighting them. Oh god, everybody's dying. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. I failed completely. Oh well, I'm quite happy that I failed. Do you know what? I'm quite happy that I failed, just because this is supposed to be a very hard mission. There we go. She defeated us, and she goes off to take over the world. You will not live to see the sun rise if it ever rises again. Okay, now that I'm done talking, I can now focus on the actual mission and hopefully kick her ass. Right. So yeah, she's no pushover. No pushover at all. And particularly in hard mode, you've got to kill her very, very, very quickly. Right. So let's go back on in. And obviously, General Morgan is required to complete this mission. Like every mission in Nightfall, you have to have at least 1 hero. 1 hero is required. At some points in some quests, you need 2. Anyway, objective, kill Varesh. Round 2, let's do it, guys. So yeah, another tactic people do is the demons spawn around the edge and sort of circle this huge vortex here. This exact bit in the middle. So what you can try and do is fight Varesh in the very center of all things and hopefully not aggro them. Anyway, that's the cleric's dead. Now let's go for her. Do you know what? I'm going to try and do it in the middle. I don't know the exact location, but we can try it. Come on, die, you bitch. I'm trying to get a good look at her as well, but all the fire and stuff is making it hard to see. You cannot stop this. You can only die to celebrate Abaddon. We'll stop you here and now, you cow. All of this has been her fault. All of it. Right, okay, she's dead. Right, now let's get into the middle. See, you see some spawn there, some have spawned there, some have spawned in the middle, over there. Hopefully this will work. There she is. She's here. Okay. Come on. I have returned. Abaddon's sword has been drawn and he sends me back with tokens of his renewed power. Right, so they're patrolling around. They haven't spotted us. They're patrolling around. They haven't spotted us. See, if she's alone, she's not so dangerous because, as I said, her skills are about doing damage to everyone else. We're okay so far. There's another group there. Another group there. Oh shit, those ones have seen us. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep fighting her. She's almost dead. Keep going. As long as nothing comes up behind us, I'll be happy. No, no, no. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Fucking bitch. Oh, it's okay. We can get her. We can get her. She's almost dead. Oh god. Go, go, go. And the longer this battle goes on, obviously, the more the demons are going to be piling up on you. Come on. She's almost dead. She's almost dead. She's almost dead. The Marganite Varesh is dead. There we go. Cool. And the mission's complete, and I'm almost... Yeah, there you go. Mission completion time, 2 minutes, 36 seconds. I can't remember how long you have to do that to get Master's Reward, but I'm pretty sure what I just did was reasonably quick. Anyway, so here we go. So what's going on with the portal? She's dead. See, it's so messed up. I reckon this is obviously what she's done. You can see, like, parts of Abaddon's...
I am sorry, Varesh. Both for you and for Elona.
It's okay, Morgan.
What now, Morgan? We stopped the ritual. Does it end with Varesh's death?
Sure as hell hope so.
I don't know. Each part of the ritual at Gandhara, at the Temple of Lissa, and now here, was to weaken the walls of Abaddon's prison.
Did I just see the screen shake? Oh dear. Oh dear.
If the walls are weakened too much, could something breach them from the other side? From the realm of Torment itself?
I don't know.
Well, that's very helpful, thank you. Well, this doesn't feel very good, does it?
Everyone! Out of the area! Now!
Run! And there's a claw, and another claw, and another claw, and another claw. And there we go. I love that, the way that happens, actually. I've never really paid much attention to it. They kind of slam down into the ground. There's a huge hole, and we've fallen into it. Night has fallen on Elona. The heroes must confront the dark god Abaddon in the realm of Torment itself. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. So you go. I don't know how many of you guys saw that coming. How many of you already knew that was coming. I guess you could have kind of seen that the killing Varesh wasn't the end, simply because I wasn't talking about it being the end of the game. But yeah, so we're now in the realm of Torment. And it looks wonderful, doesn't it? We're at like a city place. We're safe for now. If I press M and look at the map, oh dear, yes, we're not even in the real realm. Right, now, before we continue, I'm actually going to end this episode very soon. Before we continue, though, as far as the story is concerned, there is this portal here, okay? And that will take players back out into the real world. But as far as the story is concerned, we're meant to be stuck in the realm of Torment. We're completely stuck down here. There's no way out, and we have no idea what the fuck we're going to do, okay? So I'm not going to be leaving here. This is why I wanted to do the bonus episodes before we fought Varesh. And this is the last chapter of the storyline, guys. And there's so many interesting things to do here. So I will see you next time, and guess who's coming back? I'll give you a hint. Her name begins with K. See you later.